What's really happening in Australia right now? If you're planning to study, work, or settle in Australia, 2025 brings both opportunity and challenge. From new visa rules to a full-blown housing crisis, things are changing fast. And for students, skilled workers, and families, these changes can make or break your migration dream. In this video, let's break it down. Migration caps, student visa updates, housing shortages, rent prices, political shifts, and what it all means for you. Australia has announced its migration program for 2024 to 2025, a total of 185,000 permanent places. That's a slight reduction from 190,000 the previous year. But this isn't just about numbers. There's a clear shift in focus towards skilled migrants, employer-sponsored jobs, and regional development. Let's look at the breakdown. Employer-sponsored visas have gone up to 44,000, a strong push for employer-backed migration. Skilled independent visas, however, have almost halved from over 30,000 last year to just 16,900 now. Regional visas hold steady at 33,000. State territory nominated visas have slightly increased to 33,000. Business and global talent visas have seen a cut, now only 5,000 places. So what does this mean? If you're aiming for a skilled independent visa, competition will be intense. But if you're open to employer sponsorship or regional areas, your chances are stronger. And here's the bigger shift. From 2025 to 2026, the government is planning migration over a 4-year horizon, not year by year. Why? To better align immigration with infrastructure, housing, and social services. That's a big signal. Australia wants to grow sustainably, not just rapidly. Australia saw a record 528,000 net overseas migrants in 2022 to 2023. That's being reduced to 260,000 in 2024 to 2025 and down to 225,000. Why the reduction? To ease pressure on housing, roads, transport, and public services. But the real-world impact is this: fewer visas, more competition, and longer wait times unless your profile fits priority categories. For international students, 2025 is a turning point. Here's what's changing. Student visa fees have jumped. From July 1st, 2025, it will cost 2,000 Australian dollars per application. That's a steep rise from 1,600. English language requirements are tougher. Higher test scores are now mandatory. Previously, it was IELTS 5.5 overall, and now it's 6 overall. If you're bringing your spouse and one child, here's how much money you must show. $29,710 for your own living expenses, $10,394 for your spouse, $4,449 for your child. That's already over 44,000 Australian dollars. And this doesn't include your course fees or flight tickets. And most importantly, a new visa processing rule called Ministerial Direction 111. Each university or college will only have 80% of their student visa applications prioritized. That means if your chosen provider is oversubscribed or flagged, your application could be delayed or even rejected. Graduates from regional universities and those in healthcare, STEM, or teaching can still get up to 6 years of post-study work rights. That's your pathway to permanent residency. Let's talk about what everyone is feeling: rent. In Sydney, the average rent for a house is $775 per week. In Melbourne, it's over $600. Even Perth, once considered affordable, is hitting $660 per week for houses. But rent is just one side of the problem. Vacancy rates are at crisis levels, below 2% in most major cities. Some areas have as low as 0.5% vacancy. That means more people chasing fewer homes. For new migrants and international students, this means two things. It's hard to find a place to stay, even temporarily. Rents are unaffordable, especially for those without jobs or shared housing. Sydney is the worst hit, followed by Perth and Canberra. Migration agents now advise students and families to avoid inner cities and explore outer suburbs or regional towns. The government has ambitious plans. Build 1.2 million new homes by 2029 under the National Housing Accord. There's also the Housing Australia Future Fund, a $10 billion plan to deliver 40,000 affordable homes. Sounds good on paper, right? But in reality, building a house in 2025 is a slow, expensive process. There's a shortage of workers,
over 27,000 vacant roles in the construction industry. There are delays in materials and the cost of building has shot up. That means new homes are being built slowly while more migrants and students are arriving. Result, demand keeps rising, supply can't keep up. Until construction picks up, rents will stay high and housing will remain a major issue for migrants. Let's talk about you, whether you're a student, skilled worker, or a family looking to migrate. For international students, you face higher visa cost, tighter English rules, more documentation, and fewer guarantees of approval. But there's opportunity. Regional universities offer longer post-study work rights. Some fields like healthcare and STEM are still in high demand. With the right documents, funding, and university, your chances are still good. The key? Apply early, choose your institution carefully, and be genuine and thorough in your application.
For skilled workers, the number of independent skilled visas is down from 30,000 to just 16,900. So what should you do? Focus on employer sponsorship. It's the largest category now. Explore regional nomination programs which are well supported. Check if your occupation is on the new core skills occupation list, which covers 456 jobs across Australia. Also, with the work experience requirement for the subclass 482 visa reduced to just 1 year, this opens a major door for younger or mid-career professionals. For families, the biggest concern is affordability. Rents are high, living costs in cities are tough. Family visas are not getting specific increases, so wait times may increase. So what's the solution? Look at regional settlement, lower housing costs, better visa incentives, and a more balanced lifestyle. Plan your finances well. Have enough for at least 6 months of initial expenses. And yes, consult a migration agent, especially if you're applying as a unit, partner plus kids. Should you delay or act now? This is the big question. Should you wait? The answer for most people is no. Delaying could mean facing even stricter rules later. Australia's migration policy is evolving, but tightening is the direction. So, act now if your documents are ready. Choose regional options wherever possible. Focus on high-demand occupations and genuine intentions. And finally, stay updated. Policies are changing every few months. What's valid now may change in 6 weeks. 2025 is not the easiest time to migrate to Australia, but it's still possible, and for many, still worth it. The road ahead may be more competitive, more expensive, and more demanding. But if you're informed, strategic, and proactive, your dream of studying, working, or settling in Australia is very much alive. At Baasu, we encourage all aspirants to prepare early, stay informed, and explore regional and employer-backed options. Australia is still a land of opportunity if you're ready for the challenge. This is your time to decide, not just where you want to go, but how well you're prepared to get there. We are here to support your journey. Stay strong, stay informed, stay focused.